Fēārlessly, Governor Soludo reveals the real identity of the Southeast governors sponsoring unknown gunmen. There is nothing as sweet as being sincere, straightforward, and very, very accurate in what you are saying. You see, I don't know if you have been observing Governor Charles Soludo since he assumed office. He assumed office without seeking for favor or support from any existing governor. Since he assumed office, he has never asked for any advice from any of these Southeast governors, because he already know that these people are people behind all the atrocities that have been happening in the Southeast. So he doesn't want to be a part of them. He doesn't. Instead of taking advice from them, he prefers taking advice from those who are regarded as a nobody. And that is why you saw that out of all the Southeast governors, he remained the one still in support of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOP. You see that? Let's check the content. This is morning news. The governor of Anambra State, Charles Soludo, has revealed the identity of those governors behind the violence in the state. According to the former Central Bank of Nigerian governor, the unknown gunmen behind attacks in the state are the Igbos. Soludo, who declared a curfew in 7 local government areas of the state on Wednesday, condemned the violence sponsored by these Southeast governors using the innocent youth in the Igbo land to commit this evil. Soludo said, "Let us be very clear. We don't need to be fearful or fearless. These criminals causing mayhem in Anambra State are birds of desperate groups and gangs, are Igbos, dominantly from other Southeast states, whose real objective is lucrative criminality and foisting the idolatrous religion on the region. Unfortunately, every criminal gang, including cult groups, claims to be a liberation movement, making it difficult to differentiate between any genuine agitators from criminals. Unfortunately, all criminals now dominate the space. So what they do now is to commit this crime and label it on IPOP, because they know that from day one, the President Muhammadu Buhari has gotten IPOP prescribed. I bet you, from my personal findings, IPOP knows nothing about the violence happening in the Southeast. Soludo said that the gunmen are targeting Anambra State because it is the most lucrative location for kidnapping for ransom in the Southeast. He lamented that the so-called gunmen claim to be fighting for their people, and yet they randomly kill the same people, destroying their livelihood and stopping their children from going to school. They have sent their children outside the country. None of their children school here in the Southeast or in Nigeria. So they use their money to fund and support these criminal youth committing this crime. The Anambra State governor further stated, "What has agitation got to do with kidnapping, including kidnapping of priests of God, invasion of churches and tabernacles, including desecration of the altar of God? Why is it that everywhere they gather and in every camp they operate, there is a deity or idol to which they routinely offer blood in sacrifice? I am saying this because I know. I am saying this because I am aware. I am not afraid of anybody. This is why I came in as a governor, and thank God I was elected. I've made up my mind to represent my people. I've made up my mind to put an end to this crazy attitude going on in Anambra. It will never happen again, he said. Thank you, Governor Charles Soludo. In fact, you are a leader indeed. I am very, very pleased by your opinion and all that you have been doing since you assumed office. In fact, you are a God sent. You are a God sent. Okay, look at the action that you've been taking since the death of the lawmaker working for you. You have never slept or closed your eyes. Instead, you have been working assiduously to see to the exposure of those who are behind this rotten assignment. You are right, Governor Charles Soludo. The people doing all these things are still within us in that very southeast. They are those big gills, those big people, those people who have climbed the mountains. You see, Governor Charles Soludo have clearly defined it, and is making you to know that the people doing all these things are those who we highly respect, and they are the ones still pointing accusing finger on IPOB. They have sincerely and have deceitfully sent their own children away out of this country. Why they keep sponsoring evil? You see that? They have escaped their children already. They have taken their children away already. You can imagine. So, my dear people, let us be frank. What Governor Charles Soludo have said is the truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay? I really like what Governor Charles Soludo have just said. He spoke without fear or favor. You will see, with this that Governor Charles Soludo have just said, you will see what will come out of the mouth of our Southeast governors. You will hear it. Don't worry, you will hear this. You will hear it. Thank you so much, Governor Charles Soludo. I knew it that you're going to make a difference from those Southeast governors. You understand? All right, my dear listeners, you have heard this. Let's hear from you to know what your own thoughts and opinion or idea on this very broadcast maybe. Don't forget your comments still are very, 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 very important. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.